जय त्वं देवी चामुण्डे जय भूतार्तिहारिणि जय सर्वगते देवी कालरात्रि नमोस्तुते। जय समर्पयामि महागुं दानं समर्पयामि महागुं। ओम जातवेदसे सुनवाम सोममराति यतो निदहाति वेदः सनः पर्षदति दुर्गानि विश्वा नावेव सिन्धुं दुरितात्यग्निः तामग्निवर्णा तपसा ज्वलन्तीं वैरोचनीं कर्मफलेषु जुष्टां दुर्गां देवीं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये सुतरसि तरसे नमः। अग्ने त्वं पारयानव्यो अस्मान् स्वस्तिभिरिति दुर्गानि विश्वा पूष पृथ्वी बहुलान् उर्विभवातोकायतनया यशम्योः विश्वानि नो दुर्गः जातवेदस्सिन्धुन्न नावादुरितातिपर्षि अग्ने अत्रिवन्मनसाग्रनानो अस्माकं बोध्यविता तनूनां पृतनाचितगुं सहमानमुग्रमग्निगुं हुवेम परमात्सधस्तात् सनः पर्षदति दुर्गानि विश्वा क्षामद्देवो अदितुरितात्यग्निः प्रत्नोषिकमिध्यो अध्वरेषु सनाचहो दानव्यश्च सत्सि स्वाञ्च आग्ने तनुवं पिप्रयस्वास्मभ्यं च सौभगमायजस्व गोभिर्जुष्टमयुजो निषिक्तन्तवे ऐन्द्रविष्णोरनुसञ्चरेम नाकस्य पृष्ठमभिसंवसानो वैष्णवीं लोक इहमादयन्ताम् ओं कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारी धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गिः प्रचोदयात्। ओं जगदम्बिका दुर्गायै नमः। देवी प्रवक्ष्यामि कुञ्जिका स्तोत्रमुत्तमं येन मन्त्रप्रभावेन छन्दे जाप शुभो भवेत् न कवचं नार्गलास्तोत्रं कीलकं न रहस्यकं न सुप्तं न्यापि ध्यानं च अनन्यासो न च वर्जनं कुञ्जिकापातमात्रेण दुर्गापातफलं लभेत् अतिगुह्यतरं देवी देवानामपि दुर्लभं गोपनीयं प्रयत्नेन स्वयो निर्वपार्वतीं मारणं मोहनं वस्य स्तम्भनो जातनातिकं पातमात्रेण संसिद्धयेत् कुञ्जिकास्तोत्रमुत्तमम् अथ मन्त्रः ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय विच्चे ॐ ग्लं हुं ग्लीं चुंसः ज्वालय ज्वालय ज्वल ज्वल प्रज्वल प्रज्वल ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय विच्चे ज्वल हं सं लं शं फट् स्वाहा इति मन्त्रः। नमस्ते रुद्ररूपिण्ये नमस्ते मधुमर्दिने नमः कैतवहारिण्ये नमस्ते महिषार्दने नमस्ते शुम्भगन्त्रेष्ठानुशुम्भासुरगार्तिनि जागृतं हि महादेवी जपं सिद्धिं कुरुष्य मे ऐङ्कारविशिष्टरूपायै ह्रीं काली प्रतिपालिका क्रीं कालिकामरूपिण्ये बीजरूपे नमोऽस्तुते चामुण्डा छन्दघातीश्च यङ्कारी वरदायिनी विच्चे चाभयदा नित्यं नमस्ते मन्त्ररूपिणीं धां धीं धुं दुर्जते पत्नीं वां वीं वुं वागरेश्वरी क्रां क्रीं क्रूं कालिका देवीं शां शीं शुं मे शुभं कुरु हुं हुं हुंकाररूपिण्ये जं 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 भनादिनी भ्रां भ्रीं भ्रूं भैरविभद्रे भवान्येते नमो नमः। ॐ अं कं चं तं तं पं यं शं विन्धुम् ऐं ह्रीं हं शं धिजाग्रहं त्रोत्रय त्रोत्रय दीप्तं कुरु कुरु स्वाहा। पार्वती पूर्णं खां खीं खुं केचरी तथा सां सीं सुं सप्तशती दिव्ये मन्त्रसिद्धिं कुरुष्य मे इदं कुञ्जिकास्तोत्रं मन्त्रजागाति हेतवे अभक्तेनैव दातव्यं गोपितं रक्ष पार्वती यस्तु कुञ्जिकया देवी हीनां सप्तशती पठेत् ततस्ये जायते सिद्धेरन्यरोधनं यथा इति श्रीरुद्रयामले गौरीतन्त्रे शिवपार्वती संवादे कुञ्जिकास्तोत्रं सम्पूर्णम्। ॐ जयन्ती मङ्गला काली भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा धात्री स्वाहा स्वधा नमोऽस्तुते। जय त्वं देवी चामुण्डे जय भूतारतिहारिणी जय सर्वगते देवी कालरात्रि नमोऽस्तुते। मधुखेतपविद्रावि विधात्रि वरदे नमः। रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जहि महिषासुरनिर्नाशि भक्तानां सुखदे नमः। रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जये रक्तबीजवधे देवी चन्दमुण्डविनाशिनी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जहि शुम्भस्य वेनिशुम्भस्य धूम्राक्षस्य च मर्दिनि रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जहि वन्दिताङ्घ्रयुगे देवी सर्वसौभाग्यदायिनी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जहि अचिन्त्यरूपचरिते सर्वशत्रुविनाशिनी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जहि तेभ्यः सर्वदा भक्त्या चण्डिके दुरितापहे रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जये स्तिवद्भयो भक्तिपूर्वं त्वां चण्डिके व्याधिनाशिनी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जहि चण्डिके सततं ये त्वाम् अर्चयन्तीह भक्तितां रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जहि देहि सौभाग्यमारोग्यं देहि मे परमं सुखं रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जहि विधेहि दुषितां नाशं विधेहि बलमुच्चकैः रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जहि विधेहि देवि कल्याणं विधेहि परमं श्रियं रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जहि सुरासुरशिरोत्नरत्नश्चङ्कृत रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जहि विद्यावन्तं यशस्वन्तं लक्ष्मीवन्तं जनं कुरु रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जहि प्रचन्ततेर्यदर्पचन्दी देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जहि चतुर्भुजे चतुर्वस्त्रः संस्तुते परमेश्वरी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जहि कृष्णेन संस्तुते देवी शश्वद्भक्त्या सदाम्बिके रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जहि हिमाचलसुतानाथा संस्तुते परमेश्वरी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जहि इन्द्राणि परिसद्भावपूजिते परमेश्वरी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जहि देवी प्रचन्तदोरदन्तदैत्यदर्पविनाशिनी रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जहि देहि भक्तानन्दोऽम्बिके रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि दिशो जहि पत्नीं मनोरमां देवी मनोवृत्तानुसारिणीं तारिणीं दुर्गसंसारसागरस्य कुलोद्भवम् इदं स्तोत्रं पठित्वा तु सप्तशतीसङ्ख्यावरमाप्नोति सम्पदा ॐ इति दिव्यागलास्तोत्रं सम्पूर्णम्। ॐ जातवेदसे सुनवाम सोममराति यतो निदहाति वेदः स नः पर्षदति दुर्गाणि विश्वा नावेव सिन्धुं दुरितात्यग्निः तामग्निवर्णां तपसा ज्वलन्तीं चरिं कर्मफलेषु जुष्टां दुर्गा देवी त्वं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये सुतरसितरसे नमः अग्ने त्वां पारयानव्यो अस्मान् स्वस्तिभिरिति दुर्गाणि विश्वा पूष्य पृथ्वी बहुलान उर्वी भवातोकायतनया यशम्योः विश्वानि नो दुर्गः जातवेदः सिन्धुन्ननावादुरितातिवर्षि अग्ने अत्रिवन्मनसा गृणानो ओस्माकं बोध्यवितातनूनां कृतनाजितगुं सहमानमुग्रमग्निगुं हुवेम परमात्सहस्तात् स नः पर्षदति दुर्गाणि विश्वाक्षामद्देवो अधिदुरितात्यग्निः प्रत्नोषिकमिध्यो अध्वरेषु सना च होतानव्यश्च सत्सि स्वाञ्चा आग्ने तनुवं विप्रयस्वास्मभ्यं च सौभगमायुजस्व गोभिर्जुष्टमनिजो निषिक्तं तवेन्द्रविष्णोरनुसञ्चरेम नाकस्य पृष्ठमभि संवसानो वैष्णवी लोकेहमादयन्ताम् ॐ कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारी धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गिः प्रचोदयात्।
यश्छन्दसा वृषभो विश्वरूपा छन्दोभ्यो धृता सम्बभूव समीन्द्रो मेधया स्पृणोतु अमृतस्य देवधारणो भूयासं शरीरं मे विचर्षणं यत्वा मे मनुमर्तमा कर्णाभ्यां भूरिविश्वं ब्रह्मणः कोशोऽसि मेधया पीता श्रुतं मे गोपाय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ मेधा देवी जुषमाना नागाद्विश्वाची भद्रा सुमनस्यमाना त्वया जुष्टानुगमाना दुर्वृत्तान् बृहद्यते मृतते सूर्याः त्वया जुष्टिर्भवति देवी त्वया ब्रह्मा कृतश्रीरतत्वया त्वया जुष्टश्चित्रं विन्दते वसानो सुद्रविणो न मेधे मेधाम इन्द्रो ददातु मेधां देवी सरस्वती मेधा मे अश्विना उभावाधतां पुष्करस्रजा अप्सरासु च या मेधा गन्धर्वेषु च यन्मनः देवी मेधा सरस्वती सा मा मेधासुरभिर्जुषता स्वाहा आमा मेधासुरभिर्विश्वरूपा हिरण्यवर्णा जगति जगम्या ऊर्जस्वती पयसा पिन्वमाना सा मा मेधासु प्रतीका जुषन्तां मयि मेधा मयि प्रजा मयि यज्ञस्तेजो दधातु मयि मेधा मयि प्रजा मयि इन्द्रियं दधातु मयि मेधा मयि प्रजा मयि सूर्यो भ्राजो दधातु ॐ महादिव्याय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंसः प्रचोदयात् ॐ हिरण्यवर्णाहरिणीं सुवर्णरजतस्रजां चन्द्रामिरजमयीं लक्ष्मीं जातवेदो महावः तामावः जातवेदो लक्ष्मीमर्पकामिनीं यस्यां हिरण्यं विन्देयं कामश्वं पुरुषाणाम् अश्वपूर्वारथमध्यां हस्तिनादप्रमोदिनीं श्रियं देवीमुपह्वये श्रीर्मा देवी जुषितां तां स्वस्मितां हिरण्यप्राकारां मातुराञ्ज्वलन्तीं तृप्तां तर्पयन्तीं पद्मे स्थितां पद्मवर्णां तामिवोपह्वये श्रियं चन्द्रां प्रभासा यशसा ज्वलन्तीं श्रियं लोके देवजुष्टामुदारां तां पद्मिनीं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये अलक्ष्मीर्मे नश्यतां त्वां वृणे आदित्यवर्णे तपसोऽधिजातो वनस्पतिस्तव वृक्षोऽथवेदः तस्य फलानि तपसा निदन्तु मायान्तराया च बाह्या अलक्ष्मीः उपैतु मां देवसखा कीर्तिश्चामि नासा प्रादुर्भूतोऽस्मि राष्ट्रे कीर्तिमिदं ददातु मे श्रुतिपासामलां ज्येष्ठामलक्ष्मीं नाशयाम्यहम् अभूतमसृतं सर्वानिर्गुणे ग्रहात् गन्धद्वारान्दुरादर्शा नित्यपुष्टान् करीशनीं ईश्वरीगुं सर्वभूतानां काम्योपह्वये श्रियं मनसः काममाहूतिं वाचः सत्यमशीमहि पशूनामुरुपमन्नस्य मयि श्रीश्रेतां यशः कर्दमेन प्रजाभूता मयि सम्भवकर्दम श्रियं वासय मे कुले मातरं पद्ममालिनीम् आपः सृजन्तु स्निग्धानि चिक्ली तव समेकरे निज देवी मातरं श्रियं वासय मे कुले आर्द्रां पुष्करिणीं पुष्टिं पिङ्गला पद्ममालिनीं चन्द्रां हिरण्मयीं लक्ष्मीं जातवेदो महावः आर्द्राभ्यकरणीं यष्टिं सुवर्णां हेममालिनीं सूर्यां हिरण्मयीं लक्ष्मीं जातवेदो महावः तां महावः जातवेदो लक्ष्मीमर्पकामिनीं यस्यां हिरण्यप्रभूतो गावो दाशोश्वानां विदितेयं पुरुषाणां यस्तुचिः प्रयतो भूत्वा जुह्यादाजमन्वः सुतं चम्पच सरचं श्रीकामः सततं जपेत् ॐ शृणो देवी प्रवक्ष्यामि कुञ्चिकास्तोत्रमुत्तमं येन मन्त्रप्रभावेन चण्डी चापशुभो भवेत् न कवचं नार्गलास्तोत्रं कीलकं न रहस्यकं न सुप्तं नापि ध्यानं च न न्यासो न च वर्जनं कुञ्चिकापाठमात्रेण दुर्गापाठफलं लभेत् अतिगुह्यतरं देवी देवानामपि दुर्गमं गोपनीयं प्रयत्नेन स्वयोर्निर्वपादते मारणमोहनमस्य स्वमनोचातनादिकं पात्रमात्रेण संसिद्धेत् कुञ्चिकास्तोत्रमुत्तमम् अथ मन्त्रः ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय ऋचे ॐ गं ॐ ह्रीं जुंसः ज्वाले ज्वाले ज्वल ज्वल प्रज्वल प्रज्वल ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय ऋचे ज्वल हं सं लं शं फट् स्वाहा नमस्ते रुद्ररूपिण्ये नमस्ते मधुमर्दिने महाकैतमहारिण्ये नमस्ते महिषार्दिने नमस्ते शुम्भहन्त्रेष्ठ शुम्भासुरकादिने जागृतं हे महादेवी जपं सिद्धिं कुरुष्य मे ऐंकारि शिष्टरूपाय ह्रींकारि प्रतिपालिका ह्रींकारि कामरूपिण्ये बीजरूपे नमोऽस्तुते चामुण्डा चन्द्रघाती च ऐंकारि वरदायिनी विच्छेचाभयदानित्यं नमस्ते मन्त्ररूपिणी भां भीं भूं दुर्जते पत्नी भां भीं भूं वागरेश्वरी क्रां क्रीं क्रूं कालिका देवी शां शिं शुं मे शुभं कुरु हुं 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 कारुण्ये चं 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 वरागिनी प्रां ह्रीं क्रूं भैरवी भद्रे भवानी ते नमो नमः ॐ अं खं चं तं तं पं यं शं ह्रीं धूं ऐं ह्रीं हं शं धिजागरं स्तोत्रे स्तोत्रे दीप्तं कुरु कुरु स्वाहा पां ह्रीं हुं पार्वती पूर्णं थां खीं खुं केचरी तथा सां सिं संसशती दिव्ये मन्त्रसिद्धिं कुरुष्व मे इदं तु पुञ्जिका स्तोत्रं मन्त्रजागार्थहेतवे अभक्तेनैव दातव्यं गोपितं रक्ष पार्वती यस्सु पुञ्जिकया देवी हीनां सप्तशती पठेत् तदस्य जायते सिद्धेरण्ये रोदनं यथा इति श्रीरुद्रयामले गौरतन्त्रेषु पार्वती संवादे पुञ्जिका स्तोत्रं सम्पूर्णम् ॐ जातवेदसे सुनवामः सोममराति यतो निदहाति वेदः स नः परश्यति गृहाणि विश्वा नावेव सिन्धुं दुरितात्यग्निः तामग्निवर्णातपसा ज्वलन्तीं त्रैलोचनीं कर्मफलेषु जुष्टां दुर्गां देवीं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये सुतरसि तरसे नमः अग्ने त्वं पारयानव्यो अस्मान् स्वस्तिभिरिति दुर्गाणि विश्वा पूष पृथ्वी बहुलान उर्वी भवातोकायतनया यशम्योः विश्वानि नो दुर्गः जातवेदः सिन्धुं ननावा दुरितातिपर्षि अग्ने अद्रिवन्मनसा गृणानो ओस्माकं भोजवतातनूनां प्रतनाजतुं सहमानमुग्रमग्निकं हुवेम परमासहस्तात् स नः पर्षदति दुर्गाणि विश्वा क्षामद्देवो अधिदुरितात्यग्निः रत्नोषिकमेध्यो अध्वरेषु सना च होता नव्यस्य सत्सि स्वाचाग्नेतमुखं पिप्रयस्वास्मभ्यं च सोहगमायजस्व ओभिर्जुष्टमयिजोनिषित्तं तवेन्द्रविष्णुवर्धसञ्चरेम नाकस्य पृष्ठमभि संवसानो वैष्णवी लोके यमादयन्ताम् ॐ कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारी धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गे प्रचोदयात् ॐ कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारी धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गे प्रचोदयात् ॐ कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारी धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गे प्रचोदयात् ॐ जय दुर्गे दुर्गे रक्षिण्ये नमः ॐ जय जय दुर्गे दुर्गे रक्षिण्ये नमः ॐ जय जय दुर्गे दुर्गे रक्षिण्ये नमः ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय विच्चे ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय विच्चे ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय विच्चे ॐ ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डाय विच्चे
स्वागतं मय्या शरणागतं मय्या स्वागतं मय्या शरणागतं मय्या स्वागतं सुस्वागतं शरणागतं स्वागतं सुस्वागतं शरणागतं मय्या भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा धात्री स्वाहा स्वधा नमोस्तुते। जय त्वं देवी चामुण्डे जय भूतारतिहारिणी जय सर्वगते देवी कालरात्रि नमोस्तुते। प्रेम से बोलो श्री जगदम्बिका दुर्गा माता की जय। राह दिखा करके उद्धार करो दुर्गा, कल्याण करो जग का, उद्धार करो दुर्गा, कल्याण करो जग का। Happy birthday, Guruji.
शिव शंकर महादेव, शिव जी सबका सागर है। शिव शंकर महादेव, शिव जी सबका सागर है। शिव शंकर
प्रेम से बोलो श्री गणपति भगवान की जय। ओम वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। गजाननं भूतगणादिसेवितं कपित्तजम्बो फलचारुभक्षणम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारकं नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजम्। ॐ सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। ॐ वन्दे देवमुमापतिं सुरगुरुं वन्दे जगत्कारणं वन्दे पन्नगभूषणं मृगधरं वन्दे पशूनां पतिं वन्दे सूर्यशशाङ्कवह्निनयनं वन्दे मुकुन्दप्रियं वन्दे भक्तजनाश्रयं च वरदं वन्दे शिवं शङ्करं शान्तं पद्मासनस्थं शशिधरमुकुतं पञ्चवक्त्रं त्रिनेत्रं शूलं वज्रं च खड्गं परशुपभयदं दक्षिणाङ्गे महान्तम् नागं पाशं च गन्तादमरुकसहितं चाकुशं वामभागे नानालङ्कारयुक्तं स्फटिकमणिनिभं पार्वतीशं नमामि। ॐ वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताय पतये नमः। गुरुब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरा गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। नमो दिव्ये महादिव्ये शिवाये सततं नमः। नमः प्रकृति भद्राये नियतां प्रणतास्मतां रौद्राये नमो नित्याये गौरे धात्रे नमो नमः। ज्योत्स्नाये चिन्दरूपिण्ये सुखाये सततं नमः। कल्याण्ये प्रणतावृद्ध्ये सिद्धे कुर्मो नमो नमः। नैऋत्ये भूभृतां लक्ष्मी सर्वाण्येते नमो नमः। दुर्गाये दुर्गपाराय साराये सर्वकारिण्ये ख्यात्ये तथैव कृष्णाये धूम्राये सततं नमः। अतिसौम्यातिरौद्राये नता तस्यै नमो नमः। नमो जगत्प्रतिष्ठाये दिव्ये कृत्ये नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु या देवी सर्वभूतेषु विष्णुमायेति षड्भिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। नमस्ते नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु चैतन्येत्या विधीयते नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु बुद्धिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु निद्रारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शुद्धारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु पुष्टिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु छायारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु तृष्णारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु जातिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु लज्जारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु श्रद्धारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु कान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु लक्ष्मीरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु वृत्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु स्मृतिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु दयारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु दयारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु तुष्टिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु भ्रान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता Namastasye, namastasye, namastasye namo namah. Namastasye namo namah. Ya Devi Sarvabhut. Namastasye, namastasye, namastasye namo namah. Namastasye, namastasye namo namah. Namastasye, namastasye, namastasye namo namah. Namastasye, namastasye, namastasye namo namah. Namastasye namo namah. Namastasye namo namah. Namastasye namo namah. Indriyanam adhishtatri bhutanam cha khuleshu ya bhuteshu satatam tasme vyakti divye namo namaha. Chiti rupena ya kritsne tatye vyapya sthita jagat. Namastasye, namastasye, namastasye namo namaha. Prem se bolo Shri Jagadambika Durga Mata ki jai. Jai Sitaram, everyone. On behalf of my entire family, I'd like to welcome you to today's Satsangh. As you know, today's Satsangh is in honor of my dad's 45th birthday celebration, and we are truly overjoyed to have you all join us. You're probably aware that my dad takes his birthday as a blessing and has always found ways to celebrate with his loved ones. Over the years, he has extended this blessing to allow everyone to continue to be part of his life. Dad's entire life is dedicated towards serving Dharma through people. He's always passionate about people, through growth, and most importantly, their exposure to our deep-rooted Hindu culture. Not a single day goes by, whether we are on vacation or we are at home, where he doesn't talk about ways to allow people to grow. We're always moved by his commitment and care that he has for people, and it brings us great comfort to know that we have such a caring person as our father. Dad has accomplished so many things in his life, but is always humble about his accomplishments. Whether at work or in the community, he's always been the trendsetter or the first to do so many things. Today, many temples, pundits, and community leaders are using his framework to advance our Dharma, which we are all very happy about. Let's not forget that he was the only one who conducted 150 consecutive sessions of satsang without fail. But none of his work, whether personal, religious, or professional, did not come without any challenges. We have seen his challenging days and have lived with him to watch him embrace it. We have seen him walk through challenges even when they were set by the very people he helped to elevate. We watched him praying for answers when he was lonely. But what we have never seen is a man who gave up on everything. His faith in Bhagwan Shiva and Mata Parvati are unshakable and is the reason for his stubborn and never give up attitude. And we are thankful to also have our mother, who is always by his side. And in our Dharma, we are taught the power of women. And yes, my mom may not be the biggest person in size, but her support to my dad and her support to my family is immeasurable. Dad has always said in private and publicly that none of his work would be possible without mom. Why are we here today? We are here not to impress him, nor are we here to shower him, nor are we not only here to shower him with gifts. We are here just because he loves attention and he loves being among the people he cares about and who cares for him. Yes, and just in that case, if you don't know, he loves attention. So then you all coming and making him the center of attention for this evening only. His wish is that you all have a great, relaxing, enjoyable, and pleasant evening. Thank you everyone, and let us all stay joyful. And so before I hand it over to Pandit Suraj to chair the program, I'd like to sing a short bhajan dedicated to my dad on his birthday. Manava, 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 Ram Naam Ras Pije. 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 Shri Ram, 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 Shri Ram. Sare re sa ga re sa re sa, sare re sa ga re sa re sa, sare ga ma da da ni, da 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 ma 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 ga re re sa ni sa, da 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 ma 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 ga re re sa ni sa, sare sare ga ma da ni sa. छोर को संगत बैठ सत्संग में, छोर को संगत, छोर को संगत, छोर को संगत, छोर को संगत बैठ सत्संग में, हरि चर्चा सुन लीजिए मनवा, हरि चर्चा सुन लीजिए मनवा। राम नाम रस पीजे मनवा, राम नाम रस पीजे मनवा, राम नाम रस पीजे मनवा, राम नाम रस पीजे। काम क्रोध मद लोभ मोह को, काम क्रोध मद लोभ मोह को, लोभ मोह को, काम क्रोध मद लोभ मोह को, चित्त से बहाई दीजे मनवा, चित्त से बहाई दीजे मनवा। राम नाम रस पीजे मनवा, राम नाम रस पीजे मनवा, राम नाम रस पीजे मनवा, राम नाम रस पीजे। मीरा के प्रभु गिरधर नागर, मीरा के प्रभु गिरधर नागर, इस रंग में रंग दीजे मनवा, इस रंग में रंग दीजे मनवा। राम नाम रस पीजे मनवा, राम नाम रस पीजे मनवा, राम नाम रस पीजे मनवा, राम नाम रस पीजे। श्री राम, 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 हे राम, श्री राम। प्रेम से बोलो श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। I'll now hand hand it over to Pandit Suraj for the rest of the program.
Bolo Bhavani Shankar Bhagavan ki Jai. Jai Sitaram to Guruji, each and every single one of you are respected Pandits, and those in training Pandits as well that are here. I'd like to welcome each and every single one of you to our service dedicated to Guruji on behalf of his 45th birthday. I'm sure I can speak for Guruji when I say that it is a pleasure to have all of you here joining with us in today's satsang. I don't think anybody would like to spend their birthday alone. Actually, I take that back. There are some that would like to spend their birthday alone. But if you are like Guruji, like myself, and many others, you want to see this type of crowd, you want to see people that have come out to celebrate with you and share in that joy that you have to offer. So thank you all for being here today. We have a very short program planned, a few speeches, a few bhajans, something to keep us all entertained, and more importantly, for these people to give their thanks to Guruji for being in their life and their appreciation to him. First and foremost, we'd like to call up Pandit Jagishwar, if you can please say a few words for us on behalf of this occasion. Please give him a round of applause, everyone.
Revered Pandit Hardat ji, Babuji ji Dharampatni, Revered Pandits, humble servants of Bhavani Shankar Mandir, before the field, Pranam Swagatam. It's indeed a blessing to be in this satsang, as always, to celebrate life and to celebrate not just an ordinary life, but a special soul among us as Manushyarup. Before I go any further, please permit me as we bow our head very shortly to Bhagavan for his grace, his guidance, for this opportunity, and more so to continue to look over this dear brother, this friend, this father, this husband, this dear leader of our community, to celebrate and to enjoy many, many more years with us. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namah. Om Shri Saraswate Namaha. Om Shri Guru Charanakamlabhyo Namaha. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvina Vaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahe. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Our dear brother and Pandit Suraji, once again it's an honor for us to be in satsang and not to be selfish, but Panditji had all of us here at this moment to celebrate with him. And indeed, what is there for me to say that you and I do not know about our dear brother, dear friend, a dear Pandit, a leader and a stalwart in our community? You know, listening to Bhavanji, Pandit Bhuvan, earlier giving a microscopic view of Pandit Hardat. All of us may see from far, but that's the real deal we can get from this dear brother and this dear son. And indeed, I would attest to many of those from an outsider perspective or societal perspective, the role Pandit Hardatji would have played in our community, the pace setter, and as I've said this to him in private, and I always say this to him and I'll say this in public, he has indeed been a pace setter. Let us give him a round of applause. That is his blessings, his parampara, his lineage grace, that he have been with us in this community to lead, to help us to grow in whatever way, shape or form. Not only in this mandir, but he would have been that light to many other devotees. And today, Panditji, on behalf of myself, my wonderful family, and of course all the devotees of Mahalakshmi Narayan Mandir, we want to say Janamdin Mubarak to you. I know it's a monthly celebration, so it continuing. But I'm thankful for this opportunity to be here to spend a few moments with you and your wonderful family and BSM family. We pray and ask Bhagavan continue to bless you, guide you, continue to be as humble, as genuine, as pure as Pandit Hardat is, and so that we can be allowed to walk this path of dharma. And the devotees that we have here in the house, may you continue to support him. Because indeed, as you may would have seen, it looked nice from up front, but it's not all the time rosy and nice. Baba will come in and to do puja and to go read and give you that energy and that charge and that fire, but you do not know what goes on within or what he just left before he come through the doors of the temple. And always have to fire you up and charge us and encourage us to walk the path of dharma. And with your support, leaders like himself will continue to flow. Once again, Panditji, not to take much of your time, Janam Mubarak to you, and Bhagavati Ma bless you always. May you continue to prosper beyond the realm of our comprehension. Happy birthday once again.
Thank you so much, Pandit Jagishwar. Obviously a very, very close friend to our temple and to Guruji himself. Next we have a bhajan. This will be done by Arjun. Arjun Mangal, of course, is someone who grew up in this temple, someone who is a product of the classes that Guruji has given to many of us, and accompanying him on tabla will be his brother Avin. They have grown so much since I've known them, physically and with their talents as well. And let's give them our attention. Please give them a round of applause, everyone.
I just want to say happy birthday, Guruji. This song, bhajan, is dedicated to you. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Daya Rupena Samstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namah Durga Durgati Dur Kar Mangal Karo Sab Kaaj Man Mandir Ujjwal Karo Kirpa Karke Aaj ऐसा प्यार बहादे मैया ऐसा प्यार बहादे मैया चरणों से लग जाओ मैं सब अंधकार बुझा दे मैया हर्ष तेरा कर पाओ मैं ऐसा प्यार बहादे जग में आकर जग को मैया अब तक ना पहचान सका अब तक ना पहचान सका क्यों आया हूँ कहाँ है जाना ये बिना मैं जान सका ये बिना मैं जान सका
आराधन जब तब जानो मैं अब उनकी गान हो मैं अब उनकी गान हो दे ऐसा वरदान मैया दे ऐसा वरदान मैया सुमिरन तेरा गाऊंगा ऐसा प्यार चरणों से लग जाओ मैं ऐसा प्यार मैं बालक तू मैया मेरी निश दिन तेरी होते हैं निश दिन तेरी होते हैं तेरी कृपा ही मिलेगी भीतर जो भी कोते हैं भीतर जो भी कोते हैं शरण लगा लो मुझको मैया शरण लगा लो मुझको मैया तुझ पर भली भली जाऊंगा ऐसा प्यार मैया शरणों से लग जाओ मैं ऐसा प्यार मैया चरणों से लग जाओ मैं ऐसा प्यार
Thank you so much, Arjun and Evan as well for that beautiful contribution. Up next, we'll have Pandit Rajiv. I'm sure all of you know who Pandit Rajiv is, and that is because he did all of the work that Guruji gave us in class. I, on the other hand, did not do so much, but he is a great product of what Guruji has given us in all of our classes. We grew up together. He's my cousin, if you don't know. We grew up together, more so because we were both in temple together. I have cousins around here, but Rajiv and I grew up together because of Guruji, because he had put us into temple, put us to work, and give us the opportunity that we have today. I'll leave it over to Pandit Rajiv to make his contribution. Please give him a round of applause.
Jai Sitaram, I just want to wish a very happy birthday to my Guruji. Any progress I make as a priest or as a Hindu, personally, academically, are all firmly rooted in the vision that he had for me and for all of us, not recently, but for many, many years before, what we see here is even in existence. And so I hope that in everything I do, I work to bring that vision to fruition, and I know all of us do as well. So happy birthday.
बंदो गुरु पद कंज कृपा सिंधु नर रूप हरे महामोहतम पुंज जासु बचन रवि करने कर जिनके हृदय श्री राम बसे और को नाम लियो न लियो जिनके हृदय श्री राम बसे और को नाम लियो न लियो जिनके हृदय श्री राम कंचन सिकाया कोई मांग रहा प्रभु से माया कोई मांगे कंचन सिकाया कोई मांग रहा प्रभु से माया कोई पुण्य करे कोई दान करे कोई दान करो सो बखान करे जिन कन्या धन को दान दियो जिन कन्या धन को दान दियो और को दान दियो न दियो जन के हृदय श्री राम बसे और को नाम लियो न लियो जन के हृदय श्री राम कोई घर में बैठा नमन करे कोई हर मंदिर में भजन करे कोई घर में बैठा नमन करे कोई हरे मंदिर में भजन करे कोई गंगा जमुना स्नान करे कोई काशी जाके ध्यान करे जिन मात पिता की सेवा की जिन मात पिता की सेवा की तीर्थ स्नान कियो न कियो जिन के हृदय श्री राम बसे और को नाम लियो न लियो जिन के हृदय श्री राम बसे और को नाम लियो न लियो जिन के हृदय श्री राम जिन के हृदय श्री राम जिन के हृदय श्री राम
Thank you so much, Rajiv. Pandit Rajiv, everyone. Up next, we have a speech. This will be done by Auntie Nandi. If you can please make your way up. Auntie Nandi, of course, is the twin of Guruji. They're not actually twins, but they look alike. I'm sure she'll tell you all about that. And as she's making her way up, I'd like to acknowledge that we have Tamesh on the flute and Bhuvanji on the tabla. Tamesh, of course, is adding so much beauty to our regular music that we have here, and we're honored to have him as well. Over to you, Auntie Nandi. Please give her a round of applause.
Jai Sitaram, everyone. Happy birthday again, my little brother. I was looking forward to this afternoon. I had a very, confusing day, I was out of it today, so this is very much needed this afternoon. I'm not here to praise my brother. All of you know him. I look around and I see beautiful, simple people. And this signifies what he is. He, this temple was built with a lot of love and a lot of real devotion. Ever since I know my brother, he's been so passionate towards religion, towards his lineage, and being so respectful while doing it. Not to digress, But if you boys or Buan, have any questions, since I'm the only living relative in Canada, you can ask me afterward. I would happily answer it. Because you know what? When our parents passed away, we have been talking, we have been discovering, we don't know a lot, because long ago, people, when you ask questions, they go, oh, you play big woman, why you ask this question, or things like that. But back to my brother, it's so wonderful. If you look around, there is no big shots here. This temple is not a money grab. It's not all about, yes, you need money to run a temple. But this guy, he's here. He didn't just build this temple and is traveling the world. He's sitting here day after day. Every day, he's here. He didn't abandon the temple and, leave it for other people to run. He is the leader. You walk in here, you see him leading the pack. That's what it's all about. Lately, the past week, I've been asked a lot of questions. I've been out and about, so people have been asking me, how does he do it? How does he do it? They see what he do. He has a big following, and people are questioning, how does he sit there through all Shravan and do all these things? How does he sit there for 108 Chalisa without moving? How does he do all these celebrations, one after the next? He doesn't miss anything. That I am very proud of. That's what a leader should be. You should be present, and it's not about being a Saturday Pandit. It's being a Pandit with everything that comes with it. And, he was asking, we were talking, and he's like, Tamay shouldn't count himself out, from being a Pandit, and I discussed this with my son, and my son always say, Mom, your brother is crazy. You know that? You think me can do what he can do? He set the bar high, right? Tamesh is still a Pandit. He doesn't go out practicing. It takes a lot to do what my brother is doing, what I'm trying to say. If you be a Pandit, you go all out and do it the right way. Hardat, I was there when he was born. I remember everything. Trust me, cancer is fighting to take my memory, but it can't take precious memories from me. When he was born, he brought a lot of joy to our home. One thing about Hardat, in our homes, in every home, all the siblings are different. Some of us have temperament, some of us have attitude, some of us have styles, as they say. Hardat was the same person that you're witnessing now. He was like that as a baby, as a toddler, as a teenager. I've seen Hardat sad. Do you know when I saw him sad? When he couldn't contribute to society, when he wasn't given a forum to serve the community, when he couldn't raise a set of pandits. He was suffering because that's his calling. That's what he wants to do. That's what he's your lineage contribute to who you are. He was born for this, and he's doing, I'm so proud of you. He has a lot of stress on his shoulder right now. Me being sick, he has his family, my eldest sister not doing so well. He still make it possible to walk in here with a smile, Everybody thinks this Pandit thing is a smooth path. It's a smooth path. Let me tell you, it's one of the most difficult paths to walk. Like the famous song, Mukesh, if you guys don't know Mukesh, you're living under a rock, when he sang, Raste ka patthar kismat ne mujhe bana diya, jo raaste se guzra, ek ठोकर लगा गया रास्ते का पत्थर. That is such a powerful verse, this song, the road that is built with the rocks while you're taking your journey, while you're walking that path, people will pick that same stone and pelt it at you. I'm sure he's gone through that. I've gone through it, not that I've lived a life like him. I'm not even 5% to that. You know, I am a spiritual person, but I don't live the extent to what he lives. But walking my own path, being a strict person, I have been pelted with a lot of stones, and I keep taking it. I have the scars to show for it, no problem. It's what you are, what you were born to do. So today, Hardat, I wish you all the best. I'm so proud of you. Keep it simple, keep it real. These people that are here signifies, as again I said, show who you are. You're a simple person, and that's admirable. So I wish you all the best. I love you, and I'm happy to be here. I'm really happy to be here. So thank you, Bhagwan. Thank you, Lord Shiva, Lord Tuma, for protecting my brother, and for protecting all of us. Thank you.
Thank you, Auntie Nandi. You know, it's true. What she said is, sometimes you don't know where Guruji gets all this energy from. And his kathas are just very uplifting, very exciting. And you wonder, where is it that he gets this energy from? You can say it's bhakti in his heart. And sometimes it's the Tim Hortons caffeine in his blood as well. He needs that as well to keep going. But whatever it is, we're thankful to have you, Guruji. And thank you, Auntie Nandi, for that beautiful speech. Up next, we'll have Sabrina Rajpal, or Hemani, as many of you know her, is another student like Rajiv, like these boys, Shavin, Anil, and myself, who has grown up in this temple. We have been in the senior Bal Vidya class together, and we've learned so much together. You know, Sabrina's, when we were younger, and we were training as pundits, Guruji, we were very fearful of what was happening. You know, we were very scared, to say the least. You don't know 100 things 100%. So you try your best. And Guruji used to say to us, you know, people don't know Sanskrit. It's okay if you make one or two mistakes. Try to learn it as best as you can, and you will learn it, but be brave and go ahead. But once I learned a little bit more, and I gained a little bit of confidence, I also learned that there were other people out there that know 10 times more than you, that know the Sanskrit the same as you do. Sabrina is one of those people. She's learned everything in our classes as we have, in our Bal Vidya classes. She knows lots of chantings, and very, very difficult to be around when we're chanting mantras sometimes, but Sabrina, we're lucky to have you be here, and of course, is a wonderful singer. Please give your contribution, Sabrina.
नमस्ते एवरीवन, जन्मदिन मुबारक हो गुरुजी। मैं आपसे बहुत प्यार करती हूँ। आप है तो मैं हूँ। And as Rajiv said, we are who we are because of you today. And I hope that we continue to make you proud. On behalf of your OG Bal Vidya class, I'd like to dedicate the first chopai we learned from you, from the Ramayana. Yeah, so if you all can join me, it would be wonderful. प्रथम गुरुवर वंदना स्मरण करो श्री गणेश। नमन है माता शारदा, ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश।
Thank you so much, Sabrina, for that beautiful rendition, a very fitting rendition for the day, honoring her guru, of course, our guru. Up next, we'll have Pandit Vishnu to just say a few words and give his contribution. Panditji, please come on up. Panditji is a very close friend of our temple, of course, and of Guruji again. Comes from Krishna Sudama Mandir. Panditji, please give us your few words.
बोलो श्री भवानी शंकर भगवान की जय. Panditji Hardat, other Pandits, mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters all, Namaskar and Jai Sitaram to each and every one of you this evening. It is such a joy and a blessing for all of us to assemble here this evening, Bhavani Shankar Mandir, to join with Panditji and the family to celebrate life. Birthdays are always very special, and when the person celebrating is very special, then the occasion becomes extremely special. So I'm sure you'll agree with me this evening, it is extremely special for all of us to be here. Panditji, on behalf of myself, my family, the devotees of Krishna Sarama Mandir, we want to wish you a very, very happy birthday. And to let you know as well that we love you dearly as a leader. We have tremendous admiration and respect for what you do for our community. And we will always be very, very thankful for your leadership. Happy birthday. You know, my dear friends, whenever we come to birthday, it is customary that we bring a gift for the celebrant. But tonight, what can we truly give to someone who have everything? There's not much we can give. But there is something that all of us have that we can give to Panditji, and I'm sure that he will appreciate it 10 times more than anything physically that we will give him. And that is our sincere well wishes. And I use the word sincere. It is our sincere well wishes, our love, and our support that we can give to Panditji and to his beautiful Bhavani Shankar Mandir that will mean tremendous lot to him. And I beg of you, let us continue to support him, to give him that love, and to give him that well-wish as he continues to lead us in this beautiful path of our Dharma. This is what I ask of you this evening. Panditji, on behalf of myself and everyone here who will not get an opportunity to speak publicly because of time, I want to say thank you. Thank you for being a great leader. Thank you for being a true guru. Thank you for taking our phone calls any time of the day, the night. Thank you for putting aside whatever you have in your busy moment to be there for us, to give us advice, and just to comfort us in our time of difficulties. Thank you for being a true friend, and most importantly, thank you for being you, because there is none like you. I wish Bhavani Mata to bless you with a long life, a happy life, a healthy life, so that you can continue to lead us in this Dharma. Please join with me in a few verses to Mother Durga as we ask our blessings this evening for Panditji. Hari Om Namo Jyotiropa Namo Vishwamata Namo Jagat Karana Namo Vishwatata Namo Brahma Vidya Namo Vedavani Sadhaje 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 Bhavani Sadhaje Sadhaje सदा जय भवानी माँ। बोलो जगदम्बा माता की जय। Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Pandit Vishnuji. Of course, a very touching and beautiful speech. Up next, we'll have Vrinda and Bhumika to make their contributions. These, of course, are the two daughters of Guruji. We've heard Bhuvan make his touching contributions before, and now we have to hear the other half, the other side of the family, with the girls. Please. And Anjali as well. Of course, we cannot forget Anjali being a part of this family as well. Please give them a round of applause.
तेरे मंद मंद मुस्कनिया पे, तेरे मंद मंद मुस्कनिया पे, बलिहार सावरे, बलिहार सावरे, बलिहार सावरे, बलिहार सावरे। तेरी पैजनिया पे, तेरी पैजनिया पे, सावरे तेरी पैजनिया पे, तेरे मंद मंद मुस्कनिया पे, मंद मंद मुस्कनिया पे, बलिहार सावरे, बलिहार सावरे, बलिहार सावरे, बलिहार सावरे। तेरे बाल बड़े घुंघराले, बादल जो काले काले, तेरे बाल बड़े घुंघराले, बादल जो काले काले, तेरे मोर मुकुट लत कलिया पे, मोर मुकुट लत कलिया पे, बलिहार सावरे, बलिहार सावरे, बलिहार सावरे, बलिहार सावरे। तेरी चाल जब मतवाली, लगती है प्यारी प्यारी, तेरी चाल जब मतवाली, लगती है प्यारी प्यारी, तेरी पायल की झनकार पे, पायल की झनकार पे, बलिहार सावरे, बलिहार सावरे, बलिहार सावरे, बलिहार सावरे। तेरे मंद मंद मुस्कनिया पे, तेरे मंद मंद मुस्कनिया पे, बलिहार सावरे, बलिहार सावरे, बलिहार सावरे, बलिहार सावरे, बलिहार सावरे, बलिहार सावरे। हे राधे करुणामयी सुललिते, हे कृष्ण चिंतामणि, हे श्री रासरसेश्वरी सुमिवले, वृंदावना
Thank you so much for the beautiful contribution from Guruji's kids. I think they did a wonderful job. They chanted a very beautiful shloka in there I picked up on, and I think it was probably very meaningful, a very spectacular shloka to learn indeed. Next, we'll have a speech by our decor team. Our decor team is always in the background, always working, but we invite them to come up now to make themselves known to everyone else. And they always pour their love out, and they show us their love by doing something different, by showing their creativity through expression, through the beautiful ambience that we all get to enjoy. But today we ask that they come on up and provide their expression with speech. They're not here today? I don't know who made all these beautiful decorations then. Okay, they're trickling in. I invite everyone else in the meanwhile. We would have a few minutes just after this main program to have a couple of speeches. If you would like to say something brief, please take this time now to think of whatever you would like to say, and something short and sweet to commemorate the day. Thank you, everyone. Please give a round of applause for the decor team. I'm sure they did a wonderful job.
Sitaram, Pandit Hardat, I'd like to wish you a happy birthday. Today we have Nirmala speaking on behalf of all of us because there's so many of us, but I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for allowing us to do what we do. Sorry, I'm not. But you're a very strong person, and you have big white shoulder, and you carry not only your family burden on there, you carry our burden. And I always say, you're like Durga Ma, you're powerful. You're a true meaning of the Ma that you devote yourself to. You're very powerful. You walk in here, and we feel like we're tiny because you're so big and powerful. And you can make this room so vibrant, like just with your presence there. If it's just a couple of us, or how many of us here, you're just like a big dynamite. And you're also like Lord Shiva. Anytime we have any problems, we come to you, and it seems to wash away. You destroy our problems. And lastly, you taught us so much. Your knowledge, like you teach us to serve like Hanumanji. So you're a true meaning of what you teach us. And we're learning from you, and we're seeing how you're coming out, like how you live your life as a role model to us. And we thank you so much. Sita, I want to say thank you. So as we know, Pandit Hardat, anytime we want something, if we wanted something and we want a yes right away, we go to Pandit Hardat. But if we know we shouldn't do it, and we just want a second opinion, we go to Sita, because she always stands strong behind us. But together, you two are amazing. And I hope you have a wonderful birthday, Pandit Hardat, and you deserve everything. I wish you all love, happiness, and anything you want to have in your life, your desires. I hope they be fulfilled, and I hope you surpass all of us to make sure you're there for us up to the end, because without you in our life is not the same. Thank you.
Sitaram, everyone. I was told 10 minutes ago that I have to speak, so okay, maybe 20. Pandit Hardat, I don't know what I can say about you or to you that these people who are gathered here today would know. So from the bottom of our hearts, we love you very much. We wish you all the best on your 45th birthday. It's a big milestone, and we will be there to support you as long as we can. To Sita, I know you're the head, but Sita is the shoulder and the neck. So without her, we cannot do the things that we do, and we appreciate you very much. I hope you know that, and I hope you know how much we love him, and we'll do anything for you. You know that. And I wish you all the best, another 45 at least. Thank you so much.
Happy birthday, Guruji. Thank you for always inspiring us. Thank you for always believing in our designs and concept. So thank you for always being an inspiration to us. Very happy birthday, happy 45th. We'll be here to celebrate the other 45th. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Vaiji. Thank you for everything you do for us. You're always here for us. Just being here makes a difference. And we will always be here for you too. And Sito, thank you too. Without her, she completes everything too. And the kids also.
Sitaram, everyone. Sitaram Guruji. I want to wish you a very, very happy birthday. You are so much to me and everyone else. Every day I look up to you. I'm always lost for words when I speak to you, but anyways, I want to wish you all the best and thank you for always being there for me and my family. Thank you, Sitaji.
Sitaram, everyone. Panditji, Panditji and Sita, you're always here, and you're one of the most selfless person that I know. And I just want to say thank you for all that you do and for being here for us. Happy birthday.
Sitaram, everyone. I would like to wish Pandit a very happy birthday. Thank you for being there for us all the time, for myself, my family, and for the community. Thank you.
We're missing two other members. We're missing Puran and Yet-to-Work, and Mahendra, I'm sure he's at work, but on behalf of them, I'd like to wish you a happy birthday, and I'm sure they're very thankful for you too. And Hardat, you know my mom loves you. Everything, if I'm not here, she doesn't see me, she thinks I'm not here, and I'm on behalf of her and my family, happy birthday.
Thank you so much. This is the core team that really puts our Mandir, I think, ahead and different than many, many other temples in terms of how we express our devotion. It's one thing that sets us apart from other Mandirs for sure. Thank you so much for all of your hard work and for your contributions today. Up next, we have a group item. This will be done by many of the kids that Guruji has taught. Together, they've put together something for us, and over to you guys. Please give them a round of applause.
आई गिरिनन्दिनि नन्दित मेदिनि विश्वविनोदिनि नन्दनुते गिरिवर विन्द्य शिरोधिनि वासि विष्णुविलासिनि जिष्णुनुते भगवति हे श्रितकन्द कुटुम्बि भूरि कुटुम्बिनि भूरि कृते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते सुरवरवर्षिणि दुर्धर दर्शिनि दुर्मुखमर्षिणि हर्षरते त्रिभुवनपोषिणि शङ्करतोषिणि किलिबिषिमोषिणि घोषरते धनुजनिरोषिणि स्थितिसुतरोषिणि दुर्मत शोषिणि सिन्धुसुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते आई जगदम्ब मदम्ब कदम्ब बला प्रियवासिनि हासरते शिखर शिरोमणि तुङ्ग हिमालय शृङ्गनिजालय मध्यगते पादुके तव वञ्जिनि के तव वञ्जिनि रासरते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते अयि सत्कण्ड विकण्डितरुण्ड विदुण्डित शुण्ड गजाधिपते रिपुगजगन्ध विदारण चण्ड पराक्रम शुण्ड मृगाधिपते निज भुज दण्ड निपातित कण्ड विपातित मुण्ड पदाधिपते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते ऐरन दुर्मत शत्रुवदोदित दुर्धर निर्जर शक्तिवृते चतुर विचार दुरीन महाशिवधूत कृता प्रमाधिपते दुरित दुरित दुरासय दुर्मति दानव दूत कृतान्तमते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते अयि शरणागत वैरि वधूवन वीर वराभयदायक रे त्रिभुवनमस्तक शूर विरोधि शिरोधि कृतामग शूर करे धुमि धुमि धामर डुण्ड विनाद महो मुखरी कृत तेग्म करे जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते अयि गिरिनन्दिनि नन्दित मेदिनि विश्वविनोदिनि नन्दनुते गिरिवर विन्ध्य शिरोदिनि वासि विष्णु विलासिनि जयश्नुनुते भगवति हे सिद्धि कण्ड कुटुम्बिनि भूरि कुटुम्बिनि भूरि कृते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते
Thank you so much. Beautiful rendition indeed. Something that I'm yet to learn, but I hope to pick that one up very, very shortly. I'm glad that you are all able to take advantage of the lessons and the opportunity to learn from Guruji. Please give them another round of applause, everyone. I'd like to call a couple more people up to give their speeches, and then I'll open it up to the floor. But before I do that, I'm going to selfishly take the opportunity to say a few words as well. Guruji, there's not much more that I say or that I can say that I haven't said already openly to everyone, but I noticed something different. Yesterday I had the pleasure of visiting you for your birthday, and I saw something very different in your house. Something that you have taught us, but you haven't taught us. I was spying, and I saw that you had near the front of your home, forgive me if I'm not supposed to say this to anyone, but near the front of your home, you had your family dharma. Now this is something that for all of you, you should know that all of us kids, I'm sure all of the people in the class can say that we have learned what our swadharma is, what our self-dharma is. Am I right? Okay. We have learned this from Guruji. This is a lesson that we write down, that we frame, and we keep something as a goal that we all work towards very dearly. But I noticed that Guruji has a family dharma, something that they all work towards as a family. And I thought that Guruji didn't teach us to do this, but yet he did teach us this. This is something that he taught us, but he didn't tell us to use in this beautiful way. All I can say by seeing that is that Guruji, you continue to lead in a way to bring us all together. Not only the people of the temple, of course, your family. And please give Guruji's family a big round of applause as well. I think that they truly deserve it, because this event probably wouldn't be possible today of putting all this together, along with a few key people. I'm sure that Guruji will thank them at the end as well. But Guruji continues to lead in an inspiring way, in a way that, as many people have said today, a very energetic way, a very different way that it makes us as students feel bad sometimes. It makes us feel bad because we have no excuse. Guruji is here every single day. Guruji is sitting down for hours at a time. He's doing sadhana every morning. How can we say no? When Guruji asks for something, how is it that we can say no? How is it that we cannot try to do better? In a way, in a leadership style like that, it is impossible to not want to gravitate and learn more from you, Guruji, and that's all I can say today. Thank you so much for all that you do. I'd like to call my brother Pandit Shavanji up to say a few words. We'll hear from Pandit Anil. We heard from Pandit Rajiv as well already, and so we'll hear from Pandit Shavan, Pandit Anil afterwards, and then we'll open up the floor to anyone else who would like to say something. Thank you. Please give him a round of applause, everyone.
Jai Sitaram, everyone. Jai Mata Di. Guruji, we want to wish you a very, very special happy birthday and many more to come. And it's truly always special when we can celebrate in this way in Satsangh. You know, when we started this program, Pandit Bhuvan, he said Guruji values attention the most. I don't think that's true. I think what he values most is family and the community and the youth that he's brought up all of these years. Guruji, we see whenever you go to your satsangs or have puja here, you take great pride in Bhuvan, Bhumika and Vrinda as they play music and Bhuvan chants all the mantras. But you also take great pride in the groups of students that you've brought up. I was part of two groups, the Pandit Boys, and I'm so happy to see so many of my Pandit Boy family here, and the OG Balvedya group, all of us, 9 of us together, learning dharma, learning scriptures, learning all of the ancient texts over many, many years. Being able to be brought up in that environment was truly special. I was probably the most quiet one of all of the group, so I didn't take part in all of the antics that everybody engaged in, but it was special just being there, being in that energy, that environment that was so dharmic, so pure, so charged. One of the more, I would say, infamous classes that we had in the Pandit Boys was learning about communion with the saints. And in that katha, we took away that to be a saint, you don't have to wear the fancy garbs. You just have to emanate saintly qualities. And just by being with saints, you make everybody around you saint. You gain those saintly qualities. And Guruji is not only one who is saintly quality, is part of that group. He was able to create so many other beautiful fruits of labor, so many beautiful children that are able to give off that dharmic energy, that are able to practice. Panditji's great musicians, he was able to cherish that environment. And for that, Guruji, on behalf of all of us students, Pandit Boys, OG group, and all of your chelas that we just listened to, we want to thank you for everything you've given us, everything you sacrificed for us, and we want to wish you a very, very special happy birthday. I want to sing a bhajan that always reminds me of Guruji, that tells us about this energy that he gives us, that he gives but he never asks for anything in return. नदियाँ न पिया कभी अपना जल, वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल। नदियाँ न पिया कभी अपना जल, वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल। अपना का धन का दूजों को दे जो दान है वो सच्चा इंसान रे इस धरती का भगवान रे नदियाँ न पिया कभी अपना जल वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल। अगर से जिसका अंग जले और दुनिया को मीठी सुवास दे दीपक सा उसका जीवन है जो दूजों को अपना प्रकाश दे दूजों को अपना प्रकाश दे धर्म है जिसका भगवद गीता धर्म से जिसका भगवद गीता पुराण है वो सच्चा इंसान रे इस धरती का भगवान रे नदियाँ न पिया कभी अपना जल वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल। चाहे कोई गुणगान करे और चाहे करे निंदा कोई चाहे कोई गुणगान करे और चाहे करे निंदा कोई फूलों से कोई सत्कार करे या कांटे चुबा हो जाए कोई कांटे चुबा हो जाए कोई मान और अपमान ही दोनों मान और अपमान ही दोनों जिसके लिए सम्मान है वो सच्चा इंसान रे इस धरती का भगवान रे नदियाँ न पिया कभी अपना जल वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल नदियाँ न पिया कभी अपना जल वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल अपना तन का मन का धन का दूजों को दे जो दान है वो सच्चा इंसान रे इस धरती का भगवान है नदियाँ न पिया कभी अपना जल वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल नदियाँ न पिया कभी अपना जल वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल।
Thank you, Pandit Shavan, for that heartfelt words and, of course, that beautiful bhajan. We'll now call up Pandit Anilji to make his contributions. Please give him a round of applause, everyone.
Sitaram, everyone. Happy birthday, Guruji. Thank you for always being a guiding light in my life, to always inspire me to be the best version of myself. There's so many things that you've taught me and everyone here. There's one thing that really stood out to me that you've taught me recently. Not directly teach me, but indirectly. When we were doing our Shivratri sadhana, the 54 days, there was one morning I remember Guruji was extremely, extremely tired. And he told me, let's make sure you chant because I'm going to fall asleep. So I did my best. And after the puja was done, after you finished your sadhana that morning, I asked him, Guruji, are you going to take the day off today from work? And he looked at me with a straight face and said, I don't take days off. And, and that really resonated with me because he's accomplished so much and he still shows up every day to be consistent. And I think that's what I try to aspire and embody every single day, is that no matter how much, where you go or what pedestals you've accomplished, to never give up, always show up every day and do your best. So Guruji, that's something that I really took in from you and try to embody every day in life and work. So thank you. Happy birthday, Guruji.
Thank you so much, Anilji. Up next, we'll call Vrinda and Bhumika up to give their contributions. You might have noticed they didn't say anything when they gave their bhajans and kirtans. That's because we've allotted this time for them to say something. After this, we'll open up the floor to anyone who would like to say something very short and sweet for Guruji. I don't want to say I'll cut you off, but if you go too long, I don't know. So please make your contributions after this.
I would like to wish my dad a happy birthday. My dad is a very dedicated and hardworking individual. He ensures that us kids are always smiling by trying to make jokes. Whenever I'm studying, he jokes around that God should take away all the hard questions, and I respond with, then there would be no questions left on the test. He's an action movie lover, and I'd like to say that I watch the most movies with him. I will never forget our 150 days of Shanti Satsang, where so many funny memories with Dad were made behind the scenes. When Mom would start making a treat during the satsang, like apple pie, he would start to smell it. And if you ever wondered why we finished early some nights, he would end the program to eat some apple pie. On a serious note, Shanti Satsang was created by my dad to lift everyone's life during extremely hard and difficult times, and I will never forget that period of time ever in my life. No matter what, he makes sure we're happy and content in life, not with valuables, but with his personality and character. Again, I would like to wish you a very happy birthday.
Sitaram, everyone. I'd like to wish a happy birthday to my dad. All of you know him as Pandit Hardat, but to me, he's like my dad, but he's more than that. Obviously, me and my brother, for us, he's like our gym buddy. He's someone that provides guidance to us in all aspects of our life, personally, academically, and with our future careers. He's a role model to me, and he's also like one of my closest friends.
Thank you so much, Carlos. Thank you so much. This brings us to the informal conclusion. We now like to open up the floor to anyone who would like to come up and say something. Is there anyone that would like to say something on behalf of Guruji's birthday? I think Achi Kamal is coming up, and then we'll have Uncle Sanalal after that, and Auntie Basanti. Is there anyone else that would like to say something? Please just raise your hand.
Namaste, Sitaram. And it's so nice to see so many people. I wish you would come once a month, not just for Pandit Hardat's birthday. I am here all the time and I like to see people here. Pandit need a lot of audience here. Sometimes he reads just to 5-6 people and online. Panditji, all the very best to you. So many people said so many nice things, so I'm not going to go there. I would hope that when you're down, and when days are tough, and I know they are, because I'm here all the time, I see your expression. I know you since you're 19, I can read you, because you're just like another son. Mata Rani is an amazing, amazing goddess who I know you worship. And when you're down, I hope she would give you that kind of strength. Financially and otherwise, this organization needs money. And I'm not here asking for money, I'm just saying that if you guys come out a little bit more, once a month, I'm begging for him too, and for Mandir. Because I work for Dharma. I don't just work for Mandir or for Pandit, I work for Dharma. And we need people. Mandir can be as nice, the gathering can dress up as nice, but if it's Mandir full like this, once a month, I'll be happy. And Panditji would be too. So thank you very much for supporting Bhavani Shankar, and God bless all of you. And to all my grandsons, I haven't seen 2 of them for a long time. welcome. God bless you. I know you're busy with studies, and God bless all of you who on stage. Bhuvan, God bless you, and Tamish, you're an amazing flute player. And my grandson with a dantal too. So God bless all the kids of BSM and all the seniors on their behalf, also Panditji who are here and who are not here. I want to wish you best on their behalf. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, Aji. Now I have Uncle Sanalal, and then we'll have Auntie after. Please give them a round of applause, everyone.
Sitaram, everyone. Pandit, I'll make it very short today, but you're the best. You know, I always tell you that. You know, we learn a lot from you, and on behalf of myself, Vasanti, the kids, the grandkids, the in-laws, they send their wishes. My son said, tell you he can't make it today, so Navin said he can't make it today, but he's sorry he can't be here, but he says to wish you a happy birthday and give you a tight hug. Anyway, all the best to you. May you live to see many, many more years to come. And I will be here every birthday, I promise you, as long as I'm here. Thank you, everyone. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Uncle Sanalal and Auntie Basanti. Now we'll have Auntie Sabita. As she's coming up, is there anyone else that would like to say something? Please raise your hand. Okay.
Sitaram, everyone. Pandit, it's your day to shine. And you are shining today. I just want to say happy birthday. You know, they say birthdays are not measured by years, but the lives you've touched. And I can surely say that, and everyone here can attest to that, that you've touched a lot of lives and everyone loves you. I also want to say you've taught me so much. I tried to challenge Anil, which I'm nowhere next to him, but he knows which I challenge him just by your teachings. And I just want to say thank you. You've taught me a lot. I think I've said this on your last birthday. Every day my prayers get longer. The more I come to chanting class or Gita class, my prayers in the morning seem to get longer and I'm late for work. So I just want to say happy birthday. And Dad wanted to be here today. He wanted to wish you a very happy birthday, God's blessings. You know, the gods are smiling on you today. And again, happy birthday on behalf of myself, my sisters, their families, and Deo. I want to wish you a very happy, happy birthday and God blessings. I know you once said that you couldn't do this without Sita, so God has blessed you and you've got a beautiful family, and I wish you all the best for many, many more years to come. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Auntie Sabita. We have Uncle Ram, if you could please come up and say something as well. And then we have Uncle at the back as well, and then I think that should be Auntie Oma. Okay, and Auntie Oma as well. Thank you. Please give them a round of applause.
Sitaram. Actually, it's not Uncle Ram, it's me. Sitaram. Today I can say Hardat. Panditji, I just want to say happy birthday to you. I remember you as this little child, and I can say that Auntie would be so happy today if she can see you. From the bottom of my heart, happy birthday. I'm not here every day, but just remember you are in my heart because I've known you since you were a little child, and I love you. Sita, thank you for keeping my brother. He's looking shine and good. And that's all because of you. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Auntie. Love Uncle now. I have never heard Uncle Ram not say something. Usually he has a lot to say, and he's very, very funny if you guys do not know him. one of the funniest people in the world. So I'm a little bit sad to not hear him. Thank you so much. Go.
Sitaram to everybody. I just want to wish Pandit Hardat a happy birthday. May he live to see a lot more good health, strength, happiness, prosperity, and may he success in all his endeavors. And I wish him all the best. It's not easy what you're doing. And I can't wait to tell him this word. One person would be proud of you. Is our Aja Pandit Radha Krishna. From where he left out, you take it. And you take it not halfway, you take it right up. And we wish you all the best with good health, strength, and prosperity. And may everything you put your mind to do must be successful. Bar bar dilaye aaye, bar bar dilaye gaye tujhe हजारों साल ये मेरी है आरज़ू. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Pandit Hardat. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Pandit Hardat. Happy birthday to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Uncle. I think someone had to do it. Someone had to sing the song. It's a tradition, of course. Auntie Oma, please come on up. Auntie Oma is obviously one of the most important people to this organization. I believe she's the secretary of the temple, and she does a lot of hard work behind the scenes. Please give your contribution now, Auntie Oma.
Best for the last, what I can say. This is no 2 minutes or 3 minutes. I've got pages, so please bear with me. Namaste, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Mata Rani. It is my absolute honor and privilege to speak to Pandit Hardat, our Bhaiji, our Guruji. Happy birthday to you on behalf of my family, especially my mom, who adores you, and also from the members and devotees of Bhavani Shankar Mandir. Firstly, I must congratulate you for taking time off from your busy schedule to stay healthy and fit by going to the gym, for it definitely emphasizes on how good you look for 4-5. And there is no doubt that you will continue to do so until you're an old man. Bhaiji, congratulations on your dedication to continue serving not only your community, but whoever requires guidance in the Hindu faith. And that goes for devotees throughout the globe. You have impacted so many lives positively through your words of wisdom. Thank you for your captivating and inspiring kathas. It is always such a delight to listen to you that there is absolutely no time to nod off. Your jokes, by the way, have gotten much better. So you keep practicing on us. Big thank you and a happy birthday also from your chanting classes. By the way, I still think teaching is your niche. As I would say often, Bhaiji has loads of patience. We have and continue to learn so much from you. that I don't have new words in my vocabulary to properly esteem your qualities. For those of you who haven't joined the classes, please do so, for you don't know what you're missing. And guess what? All the classes are free. There is also a Gita class which many of you can relate to. We cannot thank you enough for your teachings and dedication. Love this quote from the great Mahatma Gandhi. Live as you were to die tomorrow. Learn as you were to live forever. Bhaiji, we are honored to celebrate with you today and wish you many more years of success and happiness. Thank you for your dedication and concern over our spiritual life, for you are so patient and selfless. Your impact is visible and cannot be disputed, for it has certainly changed many lives and still changing many. May Bhagwan's blessing continue to be with you and your beautiful family. And may his words continue to move you from strength to strength. We wish you all the best and many more birthdays to come. We all love and adore you. Happy birthday. God bless.
Thank you so much, Auntie Oma. We'll have Panaji say something.
Sitaram, everyone. Panditji, wish you a very, very happy birthday. Mata Rani bless you, always happiness, long life. Happy birthday, Panditji. Namaste.
That's what I was looking for. I don't think you could get better than that. I'll have Uncle and Auntie speak, and then I know, Auntie Oma, you said you were the last, but after them we have one final closer, and that's from Auntie Sita, of course, so we'll hear from Uncle and Auntie first.
Jai Sitaram, everybody. Happy birthday, Panditji. We know you so long that 45 doesn't seem to be 45. You are much older than that because you are wise, you are very simple, and you are very inspirational in what you do, what you offer people based on your remarks. And you have changed many lives, like the speaker just said. Really, you have influenced a lot of lives, and you will continue to do that with your words. So continue to be simple, continue to be wise, and continue to be positive. Every remarks you said is positive. I never heard from anyone or from you something negative. Continue like that. Continue to be you. Happy birthday.
Pandit Hardat, I would like to wish you a very happy birthday. Myself, from the girls, from my parents, as you know, Mom, love you so much. I know I can say, as Nandini said, simplicity. Simplicity. I've seen you over the years because, like you know, you've been our family priest since you came to Canada. And I've seen it, and I've always said, and you know, they have a saying where behind every successful man, there's a woman. And the woman is sitting right behind you, and I've always wondered how Sita does it with the smile. But today she looks like a bride. You guys look like bride and groom. I don't know for some reason. But Panditji, I want to wish you health, happiness, and a long life. And may Madugar bless you and continue to give you all that you wish for yourself. Happy
Thank you so much, everyone, and thank you for being patient with us as we get through this, these speeches that we have. Of course, it is very, very important. It's something that we must do so that everyone can speak their mind and give thanks to Guruji. Auntie Sita, if you can please make your contributions.
Sitaram.
Let me start by saying how thankful and happy we are that you all have joined us today. I don't like to give speeches, and this is why.
This is what I do for a living.
Your presence here means a lot to us, and more so to Hardat, as he celebrates 45 years. Those of you who know me know I plan and I get things done because, that's how I am. If you know him, he's the most last-minute guy there is. And this birthday was planned very last minute. It was just last Sunday when things came together. And there's so many of you who pulled together to make things happen today. To our dear Usha and Jamu, I remember they were taking down the backdrop, and I was like, Jamu, do you know Friday we have to do something? And he's like, sure, whatever you guys want, we'll get it done. So thank you to them who've always been with our temple, with us, to beautify and to make our bhagwan in such, presentable, beautiful way. To the decor team, along with Baikamo, Lakshmi Devi, and so many of you who came together to put things in order for food and all that. Only Sunday, I said, we met and we spoke and things came together. So thank you all to the decor team who came yesterday and did so much. You guys know I couldn't be here, but you did what you had to do to present today in such a beautiful way. To my sister Asha, who I didn't speak with because she was in Guyana, but came back, and in a few days, did all of this. She always goes above and beyond to get things done. And I know Hardat has a special place in your heart. To all our children who performed today, you all are superstars. Hardat could have asked renowned people to come and do this program, but I don't know if many of you know, he and I went to the same mandir in Guyana. And we were given opportunities to explore our talents, to display, and to become who we are today. And so he believes in promoting children. So thank you to all of you for your performances. Happy birthday again. The number is getting higher. And what I'm happy to see is that you're starting to take care of you. In order for you to continue to do what you do, as you always tell me, you have to first take care of yourself, but you don't do it. And I'm happy to see you started to do that. When I look back as to where you've come from, I think it's Bhavani Shankar Mandir was established in 2006. 2007, 2007. Yeah, the kids were born 2006, the twins. And it was because he had this yearning to do more, to give more. And mind you, we were a very young family. The twins were a year and a half. Brenda, I believe, was just about 4. Was it easy? No. But as I said, he have, and you all see, he has so much to give to people. And it's because of his love for Bhagwan that he continues to do what he do. As the year passed, the congregation grew, we outgrew the unit, and plans were made. We purchased this land, and this beautiful temple was made. Coming here, from a unit to here, wasn't easy. This is much more work. But he's never backed down from a challenge. And it is through his leadership, that this congregation, this temple, is still here growing. And when I look back at 2018, a memorable year with highs and with lows. A year he turned 40, and the high was his wonderful birthday celebration, having one Red Yajna, and the lows came after, where, as a leader, he was tested. He went through the biggest challenge of his life, where I have seen him fall. Yes, he did. And there were 3 women who stood with him when it mattered the most. Antioma, Lakshmi, and Devi. They know. They know what I'm talking about. Everybody doesn't know. But they were there, and they're still here. And for that, we're grateful. To Asha and her family, who were there when this incident happened, and they're still here. To Dr. Chad, who came in and supported Hardat when it was most needed. Yes, he went through, as I said, Hardat faces whatever comes in his way, without a doubt. Serving people, being there for people. I remember an incident, if you all remember the trip he took to India. Someone from that trip died, and the person that he is, he could have sent the body back, but no, he brought the body back himself. Attended the funeral, I think he did the funeral as well, and he went back and joined the tour. That's who he is, right? Never leaves anything incomplete. Always there to see it through. And, I know there's much more to do. There's much more for you to do. We know that. And you will always do it because you have many people here who loves you. And support you. And, I'm always here. Never behind, I'm always beside. Thank you all. I'm not sure if I missed anyone, but thank you all for making today happen. The past few birthdays during COVID and all that. I think this is the first big one we've had. After the 45th birthday, we didn't do much bigger celebration, and then the pandemic hit us. And if I may touch a little during the pandemic, none of us knew what was coming, what to expect. Temple, everything was in a lockdown, and Navratri was coming up. And Hardat decided if you all can't come, the mandir will come into your home. And so live streaming happened. As you all know, we moved the live streaming into our basement, into our homes. And, during that time, although he never stopped working during the pandemic, he was there for people when they needed him the most. Funerals, deaths, he risked himself, went out to do COVID funerals, was there for people, video calls, whatever they needed, text messages, he did all that. And we know whatever comes his way, he will face it head on. He's not a weak person, and we hope not challenging times are ahead, but we know good times are ahead. But whatever comes, we've seen you gone through it all, and you'll continue to do what it takes to make this world a better place. Happy.
Brenda, will you play for me?
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Namami Shamishan Nirvan Rupam Vibhum Vyapakam Brahmaveda Swarupam Namami Shamishan Nirvan Rupam Vibhum Vyapakam Brahmaveda Swarupam Vibhum Vyapakam Brahmaveda Swarupam Nijam Nirgunam Nirvikalpam Niriham Chidakashva Kashva Sambhajeham Chidakashva Kasva Sambhajeham Om Namah Shivaya 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 Karpur Gauram Karunavataram Sansar Saram Bhojagendraharam Sada Vasantam Hridayaravinda Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam प्रेम से बोलो शंकर भगवान की दुर्गा माता की जय जय सीताराम everyone. I cannot top Sita's speech because that was very deep
I think very simple and extremely emotional. There is, if there is someone in our life who knows us the best, it is the person living with you. It is the person living with you. You don't have to ask anybody else about you. It is them. And as we celebrate each year together as a family, and me in my own way with my birthdays, as I'm sincerely grateful to Bhagwan for his blessings, I'm very, very thankful to have a wife, Sita as my wife, because without her, I would be doing what I'm doing today. I'd like to say that very publicly. I've said it many, many times, and I'm saying publicly, if it wasn't Sita, she took a back step in life and allowed me to move forward. But that back step, when somebody goes in a house, they look at the house, they look at the furniture, they look at the beams, they look at, how beautiful it is. But nobody ever admires the foundation that house is standing upon. Nobody ever admires the foundation, how deep that foundation is, right? Or how much it costs, or the support and the pain that foundation is going through to keep that house up. Sita is the foundation of our family. She makes a tremendous amount of sacrifice to allow me to do what I do. And I thoroughly enjoy this. I thoroughly enjoy this. She sometimes wonders, and we have this thing in our home, whenever I leave, or most time whenever I leave, she said, must forget you gotta come home. Because this is what I love to do. I go to people's place and I get excited. Dr. Sharbi, please come on in. The chair's over there. This is what I do. I go to people's place. I get excited. I like to chat. I like to have conversations. I like to build relationships. All that at the expense of your family time. But it's what we do. So her speech was very deep, very meaningful. And I don't want to top that, but thank you all for coming. Today is a very blessed day. I've been a priest now for over 30 years. Because I can't remember a time when I was not a Pandit. And among the many things I've seen as a Pandit, I have seen many, many people saying, when I turn 50, I will do a big birthday celebration. The milestone. Or when I do a 55, I'm going to do a big puja. Or my milestone is coming up and I'm going to turn 60 and I'm going to invite the world. And you know what happened? They never turn 50. They never turn 55. They never turn 60. They never turn 65. I've seen it happening so many times. So my question is, what are we waiting for? A milestone to celebrate life? We are waiting on a milestone to celebrate life. That stone may never come, right? So I'd like to say that this is my way of thanking Bhagwan with the people I love, and I truly love all of you from the bottom of my heart. It's my way of celebrating life. Tomorrow may never come. I have the packest day tomorrow in my life, starting from 5 a.m. to about 12 midnight. Tomorrow may never come, I don't know. But you know what's important? I'm spending this evening with a whole bunch of people, all of you, who matters the most to me. I'm spending this evening with my sister, who has cancer. I'm spending this evening, with my kids, all of them who sang. I'm spending this evening with my sons, Pandit Shevin, Pandit Rajiv, Pandit Anil, Suraj. I'm spending this evening with Bhuvan. I'm spending this evening with all of you, with Uncle Pepi, who knew my grandfather. I'm spending this evening with him. I'm spending this evening with my sisters, Benji Lakshmi, Sister Oma, Devi. I'm spending this evening with my dear sister Asha and the entire decor group. I'm spending this evening, all of you who have been with Mukesh and Vidya, who have been their priests for 25 years. All of you I'm spending this evening. So if tomorrow comes, or tomorrow may never come, it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't. Because right now, I'm really enjoying this evening. My first love in life was not Sita. It's not an OO. When I was little, my mother believed in Mother Ganga. She was a Ganga devotee. And she was later in life when she lost a lot of her young siblings. My sister knew about that. I lost a lot of siblings when they were stillborn. I had a sister named Devi. I heard she was beautiful. She went. So my mother was craving for a child in her later stage in her life. She was old when she had me. So some Panditji told her to go pray to Mother Ganga, I don't know how many Sundays. And she went and did sadhana to Mother Ganga. And she believed that I was blessed by Mother Ganga to come in this earth. So she always used to go to the river. When I was little, I went to her to bathe. You all know where the river is, wherever the Berbice River starts, from the Edward, Three Door Sluice, that's what we call it, Kokadam. That's where we used to go and pray to Mother Ganga. Berbice River was our Ganga. When I was little, I found a stone at the river, a little. It was so beautiful. Right at the river dam, there's fish, there's shell, there's everything there. And the stone looked so beautiful that I couldn't leave it, little like this. So I'm walking home now, and she always used to take a lota, which thankfully I have now, recently. She always took a lota, and she would bring some dhar back from the river, and we didn't have a shivlingam. And she would throw that dhar from the river on the bamboos that we have in the yard. You all remember those stories? You remember that? You bring it from the river and you throw it there. We never had a shivlingam. We didn't know what it was. And I took that little shivlingam, the stone, and I placed it at the feet of the bamboo. And she said, my son, from today, devote yourself to him. That's your God. So I fell in love first with a stone. My first love was a stone. Unfortunately, I couldn't find it back when I went to Guyana. But it started then when my mother gave me a stone and says, this should be your life. And that's him. That's him, Mahadev. And from that day, I've never let go of him. From that day, I've never let go of him, and I will never let go of him, because he has never let go of me. When you hit rock bottom in life, people say you hit rock bottom in life. I love that stuff, because it means you're hitting my rock. It means I have an opportunity to meet my Lord, my Shivji. His faith and Mother Durga's blessings, they're a package. You can't neglect one of them. They are the reason that we are all here today. I would like to thank all of you for the beautiful relationships you have helped me build over these years. My sister said as well, we are a very, very simple temple. You see all these people here, they're very, very, don't get confused. They're simple, but they're very rich too. There's a lot of rich people here today. And sometimes I'm accused of having rich friends because people would see me very close with the Manbods. They will see me very close with the Mangrus. They'll see me very close with Dr. Chabi. They'll see me very close with the Tilak family, Asha and Dave and the whole family, and they'll want to say, you got a rich friend. Well, of course, they're good people, and they're rich. So who the heck cares? You need rich people to help you do things, and you need poor people to help you do things too. But all of you have helped in so many ways to make my life happy. Happy. I'm not successful or anything, but simple and happy. And tonight I want to be thankful for all of that. I'm not going to speak more long because we have to go down. And Dr. Chabi flew. He just came in from the airport and he came to this place right away. So he'll say a few words. But again, thank you. Thank you so much for helping me to live a life like this. I celebrate so many things with you. I celebrate your birthdays. I celebrate deaths. I celebrate anniversaries. Everything I celebrate with you. I think it is only nice that you celebrate one day with me, and that is my birthday. And that's what we're here for today. Oh, fun facts. Oh boy, that's coming up now.
So first, sorry to come here again, but we got to share a little laugh, right? First of all, let me address what Hardat said about my mom. I know my sister, Davy, and I witness. You know, when you're a little girl, you hold on to your mom like this and follow her everywhere. I used to go to and I tell my children this story all the time about how my mom prayed for another child. So that's 100% true because I witness it. But let's talk some fun facts. Who knows how many pounds Hardat is born with? Tamesh, I'm so ashamed. Matag the story steady. Any other guesses? Hardat, how many pounds are you born with?
16.
Okay, so now my mother always said my brother is born with 16 and a half pounds, and it was in the Guinness Book of World Records or something like that. I don't know, she's not alive. But she always told me that. Do you have your birth certificate?
I do.
Okay. But I'm a girl, like when people tell me things, I don't believe. I like to go check facts. I checked the birth certificate, and the birth certificate, it says 14 and a half pounds. I addressed this with my mother, and she said, "What is your name?" I said, "Nandini." She said, "How is it spelled?" It's spelled Nandnani. She said, "Them people, Nagi, your good record. My son born with 16 and a half pounds." So anybody who called my brother fat or overweight, he was born with extra pounds, okay? And another question, do you know your kindergarten teacher is still alive?
Miss Mary?
Yes. So, you know, I used to collect Hardat from, after I done my morning class, my duty is to go pick him up from kindergarten class. And I don't know if you would remember, all the kids would be sitting normal, like normal people in their benches and their desks. You know where Hardat is sitting? On his teacher's, Miss Mary, lap. And then I would ask, you know, my mom asked Mary, "Why you not allow my son to write on the desk?" He said, "Man, he's so cute, me got to keep him on my lap all the time." Anyway, I just wanted to end with these little fun thoughts of my brother. And for all those who have been asking, you know, how he does it, you're looking at her. It says without, you know, a woman steering the man in the right way, and I can testify to that because my husband is the most softest guy ever and does not have, he doesn't have discipline, so it's a woman who'd got to go after him. So Sita, thank you, and for supporting. Of course, you came from the same background, but I wanted to share those jokes with you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Nandi. Thank you very much. Tamesh, you hear what your mom says? Everybody need a good wife in their life. You understand? Okay. So don't too much a delay. Why you cross-cutting like that? I don't know. Anil, did you hear the speech? Anil, did you hear the speech? Okay. I'm just talking to them because of the age as they're going down. So what are you waiting for? All right. Shavin, you hear the speech? Okay, you're still in school. Rajiv's still in school. I'm not going to pick on them. Well, Suraj, you heard the speech. Okay. So these boys, when we were teaching them, they were called the stars with an extra S of BSM. I was reminded of that yesterday by Sabrina. Yes, Guruji, you know they were called the stars and we were just called the Balvija kids. And so the stars, right? STARSS. S was for Suraj. T well, is for Suraj. T is for Tamesh. A is for Anil. R is for Rajiv. S is for Shavin. And S is for Sumit. Why do you have to do that? Why do you have to do that? He's still alive. So they were called the stars of BSM because of that. And now they have grown and they're doing wonderful things. They're going to school and they're becoming family people and so on. I'm glad that they're here today. And to all the kids who are here today, please don't ever forget me. It really breaks my heart. It will break my heart if you do. I had a plan, that I will teach 31 kids and make them so close to me that when I get old, like a feeble old man, each of them will take me one day in their house and I will not have to pay mortgage and rent and so when I get old. But I hope they still love me as much as I do love them. Thank you all for coming. Dr. Chabi just came in. I'd like to ask him, please come. Dr. Chabi, you say a few words. He came from the airport. He takes the airplane like I drive on the road. So the reason I'm going to ask him to speak is a very close friend of mine and an extremely close person to the temple. Without saying much, this man here, this gentleman, I wouldn't say he saved my life, but he dug me out of the hole when this temple was in a bit of a conundrum, not because of its fault, but because nice people turned sour. He came and he said, Pandit Hardat, I'm here with you. I'll never forget you for that, sir. I'll never forget you for that. And nobody here should forget him for that. Thank you so much. Please say a few words. And then please.
Thank you very much, Panditji. Sitaram, Panditji, Sitaram Marajan, Pandit Bhuvan, elders, everyone, Sitaram. It's always a pleasure to come here. Panditji is right, I just came from the airport, but I must attend his birthday. I met Panditji, I can't remember, when my father-in-law passed away. My first encounter with him, I recognized a lot of good qualities. Who's a good person? Who's a good person? How do you recognize a good person? As soon as you see this gentleman, you know he has a very clean mind. Panditji have done so much for Brampton. The people who live in Brampton, you are very, very fortunate. Not only because your house prices went up, that's one thing, but you're very fortunate to have a Pandit who's always at this temple. Rain or snow, he's always here. Every time I listen to his katha, it reminds me a lot of the older Pandits. I grew up with very, I wouldn't say brilliant Pandits, but very learned Pandits. Pandit Udit Narayan from Kitty, Georgetown, who knows him. And there was another Sharma, Pandit Sharma. And every time Panditji gave his discourse, it brings back a lot of memory. He cites certain points in the Ramayana that I never heard it anywhere. He mentions so many things about death. When do you do the 12th day? When is the 13th day? And I go to many funerals, and I tell you, he's a very learned gentleman, priest, and we are very fortunate to have him. I think we all should stand and give him and Maharajan. But before you stand, I want to say one thing, that during COVID, I always forget this, during COVID, Panditji and Maharajan turned their home into a mandir. And for many, many people, even a few months ago, I was in India, in Hyderabad, and there was a gentleman there who asked me, he said, Dr. Chabi, that Pandit who during COVID was giving all those prayers. Is he still there? I said, man, how do you mean the man's still there? The man's still alive. You don't listen to his satsang? Yes, I listen sometime, but not always. He said to give his regards. A very old gentleman. He's about 80, but he's still in practice. I just want to say that he kept Panditji and Maharaj, and they turned their home at the expense of their own, just to keep all of us to where we are today. So I think we all should stand up and give him a round of applause, and Marajin too. She is, of course, the main person in this whole thing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Panditji, happy birthday to you. I don't know when I was 45 what I was doing. What I do know, I was paying a mortgage and raising 2 kids. I know that for sure. But money was very tight. But Panditji, God bless you. God bless Maharaj. I wish you all the best. And Pandit Bhawan, you have 3 lovely children. 3 lovely children. God bless you all.
Thank you, Dr. Chabi. Thank you, everyone, for being patient with us so far. Now that you're all comfortable, you're seated, we ask you to please stand as we perform Aarti. And then we'll have bhojan downstairs for everyone. Om Yani Kani Cha Papani Janamantare Kritani Cha Tani Sarvani Nashyantu Pradakshina Pare Pare.
Jai Ambe Gauri, Maiya Jai Shama Gauri, Jai Ambe Gauri, Maiya Jai Shama Gauri, Tumko nish din dhyavat, Maiya ji ko nish din dhyavat. Hare Brahma Shiva Ji, Om Jai Ambe Gauri, Maiya Jai Shama Gauri, Mang Sindoor Virajat, Tiko Mig Madko, Maiya Tiko Mig Madko, Ujjwal Sidho Ujjwal Sidho Nena, Chandra Badanani Tu, Om Jai Ambe Gauri, Maiya Jai Shama Gauri, Kanak Saman Kalevar, Ratambar Raje, Maiya Ratambar सुपारी ध्वजा नारियल ले तेरी भेंट चढ़ाया पान सुपारी ध्वजा नारियल ले तेरी भेंट चढ़ाया सुबह चोले तेरे अंग विराजे केसरी तिलक लगाया दी जय माता दी, 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 जय माता, जय माता दी, 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 जय माता, जय माता दी, 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 जय माता, जय माता दी, 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 जय माता दी।
ॐ शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभाङ्गं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिविद्यानगम्यम् वन्दे विष्णु भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथं त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव। ॐ द्यौ शान्तिरन्तरिक्षगुं शान्ति पृथिवी शान्तिरापा शान्ति औषधयः शान्ति वनस्पतयः शान्ति विश्वदेव शान्ति ब्रह्मा शान्ति सर्वगुं शान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्ति सामा शान्तिरेधिषु शान्तिर्भवतु। ॐ गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वर गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय। ॐ शान्ति 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 हरिः ओम। प्रेम से बोलो श्री गणपति भगवान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, जगदम्बिका दुर्गा माता की जय, श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, श्री सरस्वती माता की जय, श्री गंगा माता की जय, श्री सूर्य नारायण स्वामी की जय, श्री भवानी शंकर भगवान की जय, सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय, सबको जय जय सीताराम. Jai Sitaram, everyone. Please go downstairs later for some food in the auditorium. Thank you.